Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. My name is Josie and today we are doing the last cash stuffing of September. I can't believe September is already over. It feels like September just started, which is crazy to me. But we are going to get started. We are going to count and set up the cash. I actually ordered a new cash tray off of Amazon, so I'm very excited. It came in a pack of 2. And we got my bank bag. I just ran to the bank, so we're gonna take out the cash, count it, and set it up for the day. And then we're gonna go through our binders. I do have my slip right here. So today we're stuffing $309, and I have my breakdown right here as well. And then I am filming a second video after this. I'm going to be filming my sinking funds update video for the month of September, so we can see what we started out with and what we have ended September with. So that'll be exciting. So let's get started and set up our cash. I am so excited because we leave for Nashville after this. So we are going to, well, we have some errands to run before we go to Nashville. But yeah, so let's start this. Let's start with our big bills first. And they're not all in the same order, which is going to annoy me because I like all of my bills to be facing the same way. So let's just sort those through first. But comment down below some of your favorite bars or restaurants that are in Nashville because I'd love to know. We're going just for this weekend, but I'd still really want to know because I love trying out new foods and places like that. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, so 140. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So 60, and I'm going to put some of these nasty bills towards the front. And then the rest are ones, and they're $29 in ones. So let's actually, some pretty gross bills in here, so I want to make sure I stuff those in my wallet first. Okay. So then I have placeholders for my 100, so I can take those out and put them in the bank. So let's start out by unstuffing my wallet for the week. So I'm actually kind of like, it's very gloomy outside and it's very rainy, so yeah. Grocery has 20 in it. That is just going to stay and roll over, as I said, for next week. Gas, I've used up all 30 of the dollars that I stuffed last week for gas. Starbucks has nothing. Beauty has nothing. Eating out has 3. And I'm actually going to take this out. And anything in eating out, I'm going to take out and put to the side. And I will show you why at the end. And then spending has $1, and I'm just going to roll that over. Coins I'm going to keep in here just because we are traveling, so I want to be able to spend some of my coins and get rid of them. And then receipts, I do have receipts in here, and those will come out at the end for the sinking funds update. So let's go ahead and start with our bills. I did switch to one of my old binders, so I like this better. So yeah, I'm going to move some of these over. I'm in my kitchen right now, so it's a different setup. And it's so gloomy outside that if I didn't have all these lights on, it would be impossible to see what I was doing. So that is why I have all of these lights on. But if there's a glare, that's why. I'm sorry. So we're going to start with our bills like always. So credit card this week is getting 25. So I did a 20 and a 5. And that's going to put credit card at 20, 40, 45. So 45 for credit card. And then utilities is getting $10, so that's gonna put utilities at 20 for the week. And I need to tape this. I'll do that after. So that is it for our bills, plain and simple. That's not gonna stay, but whatever. Now let's stuff our wallet for the week. So groceries this week is getting $10. So grocery will just get 10. So it now has 30. Gas this week is getting a little bit more than last week just because the gas prices are so like crazy. So I'm stuffing 35 this week for gas. And hopefully that will last me through the week. So 35 for gas. Next is Starbucks, and Starbucks this week is getting $5. So that is for traveling for coffee. Next is beauty, and beauty, I just switched my nail color. Beauty is getting $20. Next is eating out, and eating out this week is getting $5. Actually, where is my gross 5? Here we go. And then spending is getting 4, and I did that in 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm excited because I am just excited to see how much money we can save by the end of this year. So that is it. My wallet is stuffed. It feels so good to have a stuffed wallet. I'm going to put this to the side so I can put all of my cards back in it for traveling so I don't forget. But moving on to our first sinking funds binder. So we're going to start out with Amazon. And Amazon is going to be getting $5 this week. So I already took out my tracker. And I need to fill in another one of these. So let me grab my Sharpie. Okay. So 2, 4, and I know it has 5, so we'll just wait to fill that in until we get the other $2 in there, or another $1. So Amazon is getting 5. So that's exciting. I just threw away a pair of shoes because I washed them and I accidentally stuck them in the dryer. I just grabbed all the clothes, not even thinking, and put the shoes in the dryer. And they melted the glue off, so the sole came off the bottom of the shoe. So now I have to go on Amazon and buy new shoes, which is annoying. Next is for birthdays, and birthdays is going to get $2, so 1 and 2. So I'm going to fill in one of these birthday cakes for the $2 that I added. So that puts birthday cake at 3. Let's let that dry for a second. Next is for my business, Boss X Budgets, and that is getting $5 this week. So $5. And I'm just going to use that for like shipping labels and anything else that I need for my business. Next is car maintenance, and car maintenance is, I did a cash condensing, which is why there's less money, like bills in here. And this is going to get $10 this week. So car maintenance has 30, And then I'm going to fill in my tracker for another $10. So each one of these cars is $10. So we now have 30. And I am bringing my car to the mechanic so I can get my headlight fixed. I remember I was telling you guys that in my last video. Next is cash emergency, and I will put the tracker that I'm using on the screen right here. The cash emergency is getting its usual $10 this week. So that is going to put cash emergency at 50, 70, 90, 100. So this 100 is going to stay in here for cash emergency. 10, 20, 25. So $125 in cash emergency. And my goal is to get this up to $1,000 so that I just have that extra money for safety. Next is Christmas, and Christmas this week is getting $20. So I filled in these quantities. I'm just going to rewrite them, and then I'll fill them in whenever I fill that amount up. So it's getting 20 this week, so I'm going to cross out this 20. And I think my goal is 600. So I'm going to grab $20. So that is going to put Christmas at 30. And you guys can buy these on my Etsy shop once I get them set up. Or my Poshmark. I might link them on my Poshmark first until I figure out how I'm going to set up my Etsy account. So we'll have that link down below for you as well. Next is clothes. And clothes, I don't have a shopping one, is getting $8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is going to put clothes at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $10 for clothes. And as I said, I do need some more winter clothes because I don't have that many. So clothes has 10. Next is for Costco. And Costco this week is getting 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Costco now has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Every little penny and dollar counts to the goals that you want to reach. So always remember that. And then I added in a couple other envelopes as well. Date night was already in here. Date night is getting $6 this week. So do a 5 and 6. So that is going to put date night at 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So $20 in date night. And then I'm going to fill in 4 of these hearts because each one is $5. 5, 10, 15, 20. So $20. And the goal is to save up 100. So each of these is 5. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Next is Disney World. I'm adding Disney World back in here because I love Disney. And Disney this week is getting $2. So 1 and 2. You can never go wrong with going to Disney, especially during the holidays when they decorate. I went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party last December, and oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I cannot wait to go back, so I'm saving up for Disney. And then Dream House, since we did buy a house, I just want to save up for some things like renovations or anything that we need for the house specifically. So Dream House is getting $5. So that is it for our first sinking funds binder. Now let's move on to our second sinking funds binder. So we are going to start with emergency savings, and emergency savings this week is getting $10. So emergency savings now is 20, 30, 40, 45, and 46. So So 46, and I'm saving up for $1,000 as well for this one. So yeah. Next is family time, and family time is getting $3. So 1, 2, 3. So that is going to put family time at 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I don't remember how much each of these are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I think each of these is 2. So I'm going to fill in 2 of these tickets for family time since we have $4 in here. So 2 tickets for family time. Perfect. Let that dry. Next is health, and health is getting $5. So that's going to put health at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So health now has 10. Next is household, and I didn't stuff household last week, so I said I was going to stuff double. So household this week is getting $20. And that's because we need like paper towel, maybe some more toilet paper. So household is getting 20. Next is investing, and investing this week is getting 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So investing now has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And every time I hit $100, I'm going to take it out and put it into a buffer account and building a buffer. So I should put one of my savings challenges in there for make a buffer, because that I just want my checkings account to also build up. So I'm investing in myself, and then the next 100 I'll invest in like cryptocurrency or whatever. So that's how I'm gonna do investing. Next is for kids, and kids this week is getting 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So kids now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So $10 for kids. And I'm saving for kids because I want my kids to have a good future. By the time they're 18, I want them to have at least $50,000 each in their bank account, just so they can have a good future and I won't have to worry about them. Hopefully, like, they'll just be set up for life. So that's what I really want my kids to have. So that's kids. Next is Target, and Target is getting $30. So 20 and a 10. So Target now has 20, 40, and 50. And at the end of each month, whatever is in here, I'm going to use that to pay off my Target credit card. And then, yeah, so that's what that is for. And then vacation, I condensed vacation. So we have placeholders in here for vacation. Vacation is getting 25. So a 20 and a 5. So vacation now has 1,506, 20, 35. So 1,635 in vacation, which is crazy. Next is for wedding, and wedding is getting $10. So that is going to put wedding at 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. So 54 in wedding. Next is for YouTube giveaway, and once we hit a certain amount of subscribers, I'm going to start doing giveaways, so make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. This could be anything between cash envelopes, binders, Starbucks tumbler cups, flowers, cash, whatever it may be. So make sure you subscribe. And it is getting $3. So 1, 2, and 3. So that is for YouTube giveaway. And then that is it for our second sinking funds binder. And now we are going to move on to our savings challenges. So any dollars that I have left over will go into this binder where I have my savings challenges. So this is a month ahead, and then build a buffer. So for this one, these leftover $3 is going to go into a build a buffer account. So I think each of these is going to be $5. So I can't fill one in yet, but I just know that I have $3 in here for my build a buffer account. So that is exciting. Well, actually, let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21. So each of these will do this, and then every time I fill it out, we'll know that we have saved that much money. So I'm going to fill out 3 of these dollars for my savings, and then hopefully this will add up quickly. So $3 for building a buffer. So that's exciting. So that is it for stuffing my cash envelopes. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my sinking funds update for the month of September. Bye.